Sexual abuse and sexual assault being weaponized against people in the black community. Yeah, we need to talk. And what really made me want to talk about this was the story with Braylon Howard. And for those that don't know, Braylon Howard is a 14-year-old boy. His dad is Dwight Howard, who's an NBA basketball player. His mom is Royce Reeves, who she used to be a professional cheerleader. Yep. And then now she's on Basketball Wives. Well, Braylon, when he was 13, sexually assaulted his mom's boyfriend's 7-year-old son because he got angry with the boy. So he used it as a form of punishment. And, I'm going through something very similar where I have a stalker named Kevin. We used to be friends. He got a condo. I was renting a room off of him. He was doing too much. Like, he wanted more from me. And, like, he wanted a relationship, which I was not interested in having with him. And when I move out, because things just got to be too much, it was too much lying, too much conning. It was just too much going on. It was too much funny business. He had hacked my computer, hacked my phone, and was paying apartment staff to access my apartment, gave him keys, had hidden cameras in my apartment, and he, with his boyfriend and the male staff, were sitting there watching me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. That's not even the first time I've had sexual abuse weaponized against me. It was a little different how it happened this next time, but it was a person who was super inappropriate. Made me feel uncomfortable. Initially, I thought that maybe I was overreacting or, just maybe reading too much into it. But other people had made comments about this person doing too much, making them feel uncomfortable, being inappropriate, you know. And there were some people who had an idea and saw some things that were going on and tried to get me to talk about it, but they didn't do it in a way where they wanted to help me. They were doing it in a way where they were going to tell others who was connected to this person who was inappropriate to get them to turn against me and basically trying to get me attacked. And all this was done because these people viewed me as, it was jealousy, viewed me as a threat to their position, so they wanted to get rid of me. I never talked about it. I never said anything about it. I know somebody had asked me about it, after the fact. They were like, hey, something happened. Did they do something to you? And I was like, nah. Because I just didn't feel safe discussing it. And, that's just sick, though. Yeah, and my main concern with things like this and why I want to speak on it is that in the black community we have this, what goes on in this house stays in this house, and that's wrong, and a lot of what's going on is the victims are being like coerced and forced and bullied into silence. There's a bunch of enabling, a bunch of denial that's going on, because even to go further with what's going on with Braylon, this isn't the first time Braylon has sexually molested a child that was smaller than him. He got expelled from school because he molested a little girl. I'm not sure how old she was, but it was some little girl he molested. And Royce was over here trying to get his expulsion reversed and get him back into school with the children. So you could see the denial, where it's like you're not, to me, there's no concern about other children. It's more so about her not wanting to be honest about what her child is because she doesn't want to look bad as a mother. That's where I think her concern is. And it's not cute. It's not. Because I'm going to tell you what happens with kids like Braylon. They get stronger. That testosterone is going to start flowing more. They're going to get smarter. And they're going to be like, how can I do this without getting caught? Definitely what I think with him, he's going to use his celebrity, use money, to get people to enable him, pay people and, have them sign on an NDA so they can continue on doing what they're doing, link up with other sexual degenerate people and start doing stuff with them to others. It doesn't go well, But I'm interested in knowing more of what other people have to say. So if you guys want to comment and say what you think, anything that you've observed, that'll be good. Let's start talking about this. Let's start putting this out here, because it's not okay to sit here and sexually abuse anyone because you're angry. You're a sexual predator. You got a problem. And you should register as a sex offender. And that was another thing too with Roy. She was trying, oh, I want him to just go through this behavioral therapy, and I don't want him to have to register as a sex offender. No, he's a sex offender. He's a sex offender. Stop being so, she stopped being so concerned about how she looks as a mom, and she has a duty. You need to protect other people from your son. Something is wrong with your son. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. I know I'm kind of going in on the deep end, because stuff like this really just makes me angry. How people think it's okay to violate people because you're upset, and just the lack of concern on the parents' part. Because Dwight isn't even really doing his part to me, because I feel like he should have snatched him up and checked him, and on some man-to-man type stuff. So, but yeah, like I was saying, if you guys want to please leave comments, replies, if you want to share your stories, please feel free. And let's start talking about this. Start to do something about this. So, all right, thank you. Thank you very much for listening. And I really hope this helps someone. So, thank you.